Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Pilates Mom. Today I'm going to bring you a short but powerful exercise program while using a foam roller. Okay, so we're going to be doing lots of fun stuff on here. There are a lot of different types of foam rollers, so make sure you don't have one that's too dense and firm, because it might be a little bit uncomfortable on the spine. So one that I recommend will be posted below, so take a look at that, and please feel to comment if you have any questions at all. But I hope you enjoy it. All right, so let's get going. So grab your roller and let's place it right in the middle of your mat. What we're going to do is sit right on the edge and we're going to roll all the way down. So just make sure your head is supported on the foam roller. Okay, so just kind of get used to being on this foam roller in the vertical position, because it will kind of challenge your balance a little bit, right? Which is the whole point. So what we're going to start to do is move our shoulders and open up our shoulder mobility. This is a big fundamental in the Pilates practice. Now, adding the foam roller is just going to make it a little bit more challenging to stabilize on with our core. Okay, so let's take an inhale. Let's bring our arms up and overhead. And exhale, press them all the way down. And inhale, lift. Good, and exhale, press. So the other benefit to this foam roller is that you can move through a little bit more range of motion. Okay, so it should feel almost really good with a nice good stretch. And close one more time. Inhale, open those shoulders, but keep the ribs pulling in and the core engaged. And exhale, press. Now bring those arms up to the ceiling. We're going to open to a letter T. Inhale, open the arms. I want you to feel your shoulder blades kind of pinching that foam roller. And exhale to close. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Inhale, open. Good. Exhale, close. So even though you're moving those arms, I still want you to feel like you're maintaining your neutral spine, right? That small little arch in our low backs, right? Don't smush the grape, right? We don't want to flatten our spine here. Last time, inhale and exhale, close. Keep the arms up to the ceiling. What I want us to do is almost reaching, like there's $100 bill dangling above us. Reach for that $100 bill. And as you return the arms back down, I want you to feel your shoulder blades kind of gliding down and almost wrapping around that foam roll. Lift up on your inhale and exhale to press down. Inhale, lift, and exhale, press. Good. Two more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Last time. Inhale and exhale to press down. Good. Bring those arms all the way down to the side. Let's start moving our legs. So these are the knee folds. Again, another fundamental in the Pilates practice. Really scoop our belly, but maintain that neutral spine. Let's lift the right knee up towards the chest and lower back down. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. So we're really using our hands here to support our spine, right, and our body on this unstable surface. But I still want you to really think about scooping the belly, right? Give our spine that stability it needs to maintain its balance. Okay, inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. And last time, inhale, good, and exhale. Now you can keep moving with that, or we can add this extra challenge, which we'll do now, okay? But if it's too unstable, then just continue to march with both feet or one foot lifting up at a time. If you want to challenge yourself, bring both knees up to tabletop. Okay, let's lower one down and lift back up. So inhale and exhale. Nice. Inhale down and exhale, return. And lower and lift. Right? So just less points of contact on the ground, right? So it's obviously a little bit more challenging. So you really have to be mindful about your positioning, about what's happening with our body, right? That's the whole point of this practice. Mindfulness with control. Let's take one more each side. and lift. Good, lower and lift. Very nice. Let's plant both feet back down to the ground. Let's move through the third fundamental, which is our upper ab curl. All right, so we're gonna keep our feet down. We're gonna inhale here, keeping our head down. Exhale, find that upper ab curl as you reach those arms long. Good. Inhale to articulate back down to the foam. And exhale to reach long. And inhale to lower. Exhale. Good. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And inhale down. Nice job, everybody. So what we're going to do now, let's maintain that upper ab curl and do our 100, where we're going to be quickly pumping our arms on our count of 5 for inhale and a count of 5 for an exhale. Okay, now you can have the option of keeping your head down if it's too unstable, but if you want to challenge yourself and you have the stability to do so, then maintain that upper ab curl. So here we go. Inhale to prep. Exhale, find that upper ab curl. And let's start pumping. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Good, and exhale. Very good job. Keep the belly scooping. And reach those arms longer to help you get higher into that upper ab curl. And inhale. And exhale. 3 more. Good, exhale. Last time. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower your head down. Bring the arms, fan them open to the side, and just kind of have a moment of rest here. Just take some nice inhales and exhales and let your body just relax. Okay, very nice. Now we're going to come on off of this. So the best way is just to kind of roll towards your side and safely roll down. All right. Okay. What we're going to do next is bring this roller right underneath of our feet. So roll down and place the roller under your feet. We're going to flow through some bridges. Okay. Again, our feet now have a little bit of unstable surface, which will make it a little bit challenging. Okay. So if it's too much, then just ditch the foam roller and do it from the firm ground. But let's go ahead. So inhale, scoop and articulate your spine up. And exhale as you articulate all the way down. Nice job. Inhale, scoop and articulating up. Now as you peel down, I want us to feel the rib cage pull down first. And then the rest kind of recoils after that. So the tailbone starts as you float and lift up. And rib cage pull down. Good. Let's take one more. Inhale to float up. And let's hold. Let's kind of move this foam roller away from you and then towards you. So there's a little hamstring burn here. And in. Very good. And inhale. And exhale. 3 more. And 3. And exhale. Good. 2. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And now articulate on down. Very good. Extend your legs over top of the foam roller. Just give the one knee towards your chest and extend the leg to stretch out that hamstring, because that was a lot of hamstring work right there. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. And let's switch our legs. Plug the knee into the chest and extend the leg. Oh, this one's a lot tighter on me. Every leg might be a little different. Every day might be a little different. Just do what you can. Stretch to where it feels like a nice, good pull. You should not be straining. Good. And exhale. Very good. Okay, let's find a roll up. Bend the knees. Hook the arms underneath the thighs. Inhale to prep. Exhale, find your upper ab curl and curl yourself up to a seated position. We're going to take this foam roller now. and place it behind us. We want it to be right kind of between your shoulder blades. Okay, we're going to interlace our hands. Okay, we're just going to flow through some crunches here. So we're going to inhale, float back, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. Almost feel like you're doing your upper ab curl here. Good. Inhale back, and exhale. And inhale, let's do one more. And exhale. Now we're going to rotate to the opposite, or let's do our right knee first. So we'll inhale back and exhale, rotate. So we're finding a little bit more of our obliques here. Inhale and exhale, same side. Inhale and exhale. Great job, everyone. One more and exhale. Now other side. Inhale back and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Two more and exhale. And inhale. Good. And exhale. Very nice. Now let's extend one leg. Let's return our trunk to the center. Okay, we're going to inhale, going back over the foam. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest as you find your upper ab curl or like a crunch. Okay, inhale, extend. And exhale, curl. Inhale, over. And exhale. Inhale. Feel the ribs pull down as the head crunches forward. Let's take one more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Lower that leg down and let's switch to the other side. Here we go. Inhale back. Exhale. Fully straighten out that leg. And exhale. Good. Ribs pull down. So we're working on a little coordination too as well. And exhale. Let's take two more. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Very good job. Let's come on up to a seated position. Nice job. We're almost done. You're doing great. Let's bring this underneath our knees and let's roll all the way down. Find a bridge and let's place this roller right underneath your pelvis. You don't want it too high where you're going to arch over. Right? We don't want that. So we want it a little bit lower so our body can stay more neutral. Okay? So you can hold the ends just to give you a little bit more stability. Let's bring our knees up to tabletop. So you might need to adjust, kind of feel it out a little bit. All right, so let's flex our feet. Okay, we're going to tap one heel down and return it back up. So inhale to tap down and exhale, return. So we're really thinking about scooping our low belly. Scoop the low belly as you return. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Nice job. Let's take two more each side. And exhale. Good. Keep the pelvis pulling in. Nothing should change about your spine. Last set. Up. Good. And inhale. And exhale. Very good. Extend both legs to the ceiling and let's rotate. So we're in that Pilates V. You want to feel like you're rotating from your hip and the glutes. Okay. We're going to take our circles. So we're going to open the legs, swoop them down, and return back to start. Inhale, open, glue those inner thighs together, and return back up to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, squeeze those inner thighs and return. Two more. Inhale, open, glue the legs, return. Last one. Inhale, and exhale. Now let's reverse. Starting with pushing the legs down together. Open the legs and return back up. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Use the low belly. Last time, there's a lot of inner thighs. And exhale. Let's keep that rotation. Let's just bend the knees back to that tabletop and flex the feet. We're going to do our frog. Okay, so we're going to push those heels away on our inhale, and exhale, return. And inhale, press. And exhale, bend. Inhale, press. And exhale. And inhale. And scoop 1 inch more. Keep the ribs pulling down. Don't let them flare out as you open the legs. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, we're going to do our scissors. So one leg will be up to the ceiling and the other leg is going to reach long. Okay, here we go. We're going to hold this. Inhale and exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Now you work to your own working level wherever you can while staying in control. Okay. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Good. Bend both knees in. I was kind of falling back, so adjust if you need to. Hug your left knee into the chest and try to let the other leg just be heavy. Okay. So just kind of let gravity do its thing here. Okay, let the leg be heavy. You should feel this really stretching out in our hip flexor. Should feel really nice. Okay, so just take a moment to breathe. And exhale. Good. And let's switch. Good, and let that leg drop and be heavy down. Okay, bring the knees back in, lower one and then the other. Let's bridge up and we'll take that foam roller away and glide yourself down. Grab a hold of the back of your thighs. Inhale here, exhale. Upper ab curl to come up to a seated position. Nicely done. All right, well that'll do it for a brief, short but powerful core workout. Please like and comment and subscribe below, and I hope to see you again next time.